if you are brave enough to get disliked by everybody, and I mean it, then you can get the best friends, the friends that are gonna be there with you when everything goes wrong, because you know you can trust them. And the only way to actually trust somebody is to get rid of people you know for a fact are not there for you. They're trying to just suck your energy and all that stuff. And the earlier you realize the people you surround yourself, you ask yourself, oh, I'm just enjoying my life, I'm trying to talk to people, I want to socialize and everything, but that's good. I'm not saying it's wrong. If you're first time doing it, trying to connect with people, you go out there, learn life and all that stuff, and just connect. It's good. It's a perfect first step, right? But after that, after having a lot of friends, now I just feel like everybody is the same. It's like the conversations we have is the same thing. Well, how's the weather? How's your week going? And all that stuff. And if you're past that point of talking to people, you need to understand that now is the phase to actually start gaining slight. Because the thing is, if you're trying to connect with everybody, if you're connecting with everybody, it means you're not connecting with nobody. Think about it. Because actually think about it, right? Us humans are like a magnet. And magnet can strongly attract a person or something, but it can also strongly repel a person or something. And when you're not repelling people strongly, it means that bond you are having are not strong enough. So if you really want to have a fulfilling life, fulfilling relationships with people, not your partner, like anything, your partner, friends, anything, you have to repel somebody and accept it. Okay, that's part of life. I understand that's gonna happen, but I need to be myself. And be myself nowadays is have gotten really, really wrong rep. Being myself or being yourself is not like, oh, I don't have to grow, right? Some people like, be myself, I'm gonna stay like this my whole life, I want to stay like this, right? It's not that. It means you know for a fact you need to say something. Maybe let's say you're trying to say something, but you fear people are gonna judge you. And that's you have to realize. Stop doing that. Stop criticizing yourself. Stop judging yourself what people are gonna judge you. Because the thing is, the reason why, ask yourself, the reason why you feel like people are gonna judge you if you open up, if you're being vulnerable, is because all this society, all these things are telling us to like, oh, man up and all that stuff. The more you're trying to man up, the more those emotions gets inside of us. And when you when you think about it, right, why people have life crisis all of a sudden, it's not because of something, it's because of this. They repress their emotions a lot. Having some emotional talk with people is all right, but you need to understand who to also be vulnerable with. But being vulnerable is the greatest strength you can have as a man. Right now people are just saying like hustle up and all that stuff, but all that's good, but having a balance of being understandable. Because the thing is, the more you feel like you're something, people are not gonna connect with you because they can see the mask you have. And the only way to connect with people is to actually understand. You have to repel somebody. Not somebody, but you know that friend. You know that friend is causing you to, that's stopping you from having a nerve, or it's causing you to not connect with a person you know for a fact you can in the future. So if you're having that mask, the longer you have that mask represents somebody that you're not. You're gonna attract those people. And if you don't feel like you're connecting with them, then you have to play that game your whole life. And the only way to get rid of that mask is to repel people, is to be on front, have boundaries, and be vulnerable. And of course, Understand? Then you don't need to be vulnerable to everybody. Oh, I'm this and all that. Of course, that's how life is. You need to be joyful and everything. But of course, if you start doing that, you're gonna have all these doubts. Be telling me like you right now, you might be saying like, "What the fuck is this guy saying? We need to man up. You gotta do this." Bro, I used to thought that too. I used to thought like, "Damn, I need to man up. I want to have high status and everything." But when you pass that thing, you're like, "Bro, I'm tired of playing this game." Not only is like there's nothing fulfilling, but also it's like you're fucking exhausted. Exhausted playing a mask you don't want. And sometimes that mask we are wearing is not us building it. It's unconsciously built from our past program. So understand that if you haven't built the mask you have, let's say you want to be charismatic, let's say you want to be confident, let's say you want to do certain thing, right? And if that mask doesn't represent, or that mask was built by your environment, the content you watch, the people you're around with, then is that something you want to be like? Ask yourself. And here's the biggest thing that I realize: becoming somebody is not bad, but changing yourself to mold yourself to connect with people, it's just working against you. It's a double-edged sword. Of course, you're gonna have those people, those friends, but then you have to act a certain way every single time. The sacrifice you need to take is by asking yourself, what I really want. If it's deep connections, then man, you have to start repelling people strongly. People are gonna dislike you, they're gonna say shit about you at first, but sometimes it's not even their fault because they are just reacting. Maybe they're insecure unconsciously, or because people, when they react, they're unconscious. They don't even know why they're reacting. So if you realize this, right? If you realize that people just react unconsciously, this is the biggest thing. So if people are being hateful, it's because they are hateful to themselves. This is the biggest thing. Why do people gonna hate you at all? It's because you are doing something that they want to do, but they can't. And it's not their fault too. You cannot help everybody, right? You can do your actions and show them with your actions. So if that feels something like really help with, I have a free community where I exactly tell you how to do this. I'm also like offering one call limited right now, just accepting few people, and everything is free. We can talk more in depth about how to do this. So if that feels like something you really want to like go through, you're tired of feeling like this, living this fucking life of having a mask, you can't even connect, you're going out there, you're like, fuck, why am I even here? You have your life settled, everything is good, you have a good job and all that stuff, but it's like there's something missing that's causing you to not connect. And if that's something you feel like, then also our community is perfect for you. We can go in depth and all that stuff. I said in the call. Click the first link in the description. It's limited right now. It's free, everything. So yeah, take care, right? Have a good day.